Hi. Forgot to play music. So here we are. Welcome back to another episode of Heavenly Honey. This week, let's go ahead and check in with our guides to see what energy is going to be cropping up this week. So I'm excited. I hope you're excited. So I feel like I'm going to go salsa dancing with this top, which I would like to do. I'll be down. But anyway, so let's see what we do have. Mars going to be entering into the sign of Scorpio, and Mars is very okay. Traditionally, Mars rules Scorpio. All of the planets rule or operate really well with certain zodiac signs, or they just correlate, whatever. But Mars and Scorpio are very similar, because Mars is like passionate energy, like fire energy, and Scorpio is like fire, water, passionate energy, intense, you know? So I feel like there's going to be a lot of intent. It's gonna be a good week, but it's gonna be intense, especially when we hit the 30th. So be mindful of any arguments, saying words that you know are going to hurt. If you do say those words, make sure that you're big enough to say I'm sorry. But also, I feel like you're going to be hitting the gas pedal on a lot of the things that you're passionate about. You might have like been feeling very depleted in certain areas of your life. But I feel like now you're going to really have more energy to like get a lot of those energies and those ideas out into the physical realm so that you can really like, I know, yeah. Okay, sorry, I'm listening to my guides because I'm like, there's a message that I felt, but I didn't say it just yet. But anyway, so again, yeah, you're gonna be hitting the gas pedal on all of those ideas, anything that's been kind of like, you know, to the wayside. I mentioned this last week, but any ideas that have kind of just fallen by the wayside, you're gonna be picking them up and hitting the gas pedal and getting things done. Because Mars is very masculine energy. Which means it's 5:55 on the clock, so change, absolute change. But anyway, Mars is masculine energy, so there's going to be all of these ideas that have been sitting. You're gonna have all the. I said this. I think I said this. You're gonna have all the energy you need to really put all of the pieces together so that it can come to fruition into this physical realm. Because the masculine energy is all about the physical realm. Scorpio is more feminine, so it's all about the inner world. So you gotta make sure that you balance self-care and getting things done. Okay, so we're anything from this deck, and then let's go ahead and get into the cards. In the spotlight. Okay, so we have the Magician. We have the Magician, the Four of Voices, or the Four of Swords, and the Seven of Inspiration, the Seven of Wands. You can see that. And then we have the Muse of Emotions from this deck, this tarot deck, which is the King of Cups. Yes. So first things first, we got the Magician. Make sure that when you're moving forward, when this Mars energy hits, make sure that you are doing everything with intention. You want to make sure that this energy that you're utilizing is not going to waste. So make sure that you're being very intentional with how you move forward. Because Mars energy tends to move very quickly, and sometimes you forget little small details or you overlook things. So make sure that you're taking the time to really analyze every single thing. Like if you're signing a contract, you need to make sure that you're reading the fine print so you don't get locked into some bullshit. So make sure that you're looking at all of the details, making sure that you're not just speeding through just anything, because again, whatever these opportunities that are coming into your life, or these ideas that you're reviving, you need to make sure that it equals longevity, you know, because you want to make sure that you have that inner peace and that inner knowing that, like, I put in the work, I did what needed to be done, and I have faith that whatever I'm doing is going to be okay, and my guides, I put it in their hands, and they're going to help me propel these opportunities and these situations and these ideas forward with ease. So then we have the Four of Swords, which is all, look it up, resting in the cosmic womb. First of all, your guides have you take, okay, because let me do one thing at a time. Relaxing in the cosmic womb, listening to your guides, paying attention to the messages that they're trying to deliver to you. And the song that pops up is Oh Maker by Janelle Monáe. That's just really funny. So, like, take some time to, like, pray, take some time to meditate, take some time to really set your intentions, and take some time because there could be a lot of ideas that are flowing in at the time when you're at rest. So when you're taking time to rest, ideas are going to come in, and then you can, once you're done resting, you can use that Mars energy that's coming in to put things into action. But again, you can't do one or the other. You have to do both. So you have to make sure that you're doing both of these things simultaneously. Because again, yeah, we have the Seven of Inspiration. So it's like with this card, it's like you're clearing out all the noise, you're clearing out all the distractions, anything that's not for your highest good, any restrictions, and you're creating the space to really, like, ignite or plant those seeds, plant those ideas, nurture those situations, relationships, partnerships, opportunities. And then we have the King of Cups as well. So the King of Cups, or the muse of emotions, is no matter what's happening around you, you need to make sure that you're staying grounded, which is going to help if you're taking time for self-care. If you do self-care and feel more at ease with the decisions that you're making, feel more at ease with the self, more in line with your intuition, none of this shit around you is going to matter, because you, at the end of the day, you have to focus on you, because if you're not, you can't give from an empty cup. That's just not how things work. So you need to make sure that, again, you're taking time to revive your energy, time for some renewal, and then get back out there. And then, yeah, because I feel like the Four of Voices, or the Four of Swords, is saying the same thing as the Muse of Emotions as well, these two cards. Because normally this card is depicted as, like, a king sitting on his throne, but it's on, like, a cement block in the middle of the ocean, and it's, like, hella choppy waters. But he's calm. You can see in his faces he's very calm. So I feel like, again, you gotta be stable within yourself and within what you're trying to create, and know that, like, it's going to be what you need. And I'm also feeling like with the Seven of Inspiration, protect your ideas and be 10 toes down about what you want and about what you feel. Don't let people deter you away from what you are trying to create for yourself. Then we have the Humpback Whale and the Cheetah. So the Humpback Whale, music is essential to your healing and well-being, whether singing, playing an instrument, or listening. Then we have the Cheetah, get clear on your intention. Stay focused and move quickly to achieve your goal. Bless. Like I said, Mars energy. We got the Cheetah. Look at that shit. You're gonna be moving quick. But again, if you're not resting, you're not gonna, because like a cheetah or an animal with both of these animals actually, because the whale can pick up frequencies from a large distance away. I guess that's how you say it, whatever. But with the cheetah, they're so in tune, they're so aligned, And they don't just pounce just to pounce. They pounce when the moment is right. That's the thing that you have to pay attention to. So I think that's another thing to make sure that you set your intentions around. But if you take the time to rest and take the time to, you know, like, again, heal and be playful, like these two cards are kind of saying, you're not going to miss these opportunities. You're not going to miss them. Yeah, because I'm feeling like there's like this little person right here. So it's like this little person is looking at themselves. So it's like you're trying to make it to this particular version of yourself. So again, if you want to get there, you have to follow by, first of all, you have to listen to your body. You have to listen to what's happening around you and be aware. Again, you know, like with the cheetah, it pounces at the right moment. It's very rare that they miss the mark. But it's like, if you're doing what's necessary, you're going to be fine. And you're going to get to that level, get to that version of your higher self that you've been working so hard to get to. Because people may have told you that you can't achieve certain things, or you can't get to this level, or they try to keep this version of you suppressed, and you might have done it subconsciously to yourself. But now's the time to break through it, break past those boundaries. And again, don't let these individuals tell you who you are and who you're supposed to be. Don't let their emotions influence your decisions. And if you have to take some time by yourself and maybe be just a little alone for a bit, that's what you have to do in order to make sure that you're listening, because the time is right. Because if you've watched the past couple weeks, I said Saturn is going its normal speed, is getting out of retrograde. Jupiter is also doing the same thing. So Saturn, all about the foundations of anything, the government, karma, and then Jupiter, expansion, opportunity, faith, optimism. So it's like the energies are like, they're I can't even get the words out. They're just extremely magical and extremely like auspicious. Like it's perfect. So it's just like these planets are coming back into their normal speed. And then you also have Mars in Scorpio. So like, again, take your time, set your intentions correctly, make sure that like you're not missing these opportunities, you know. And sometimes it happens, you might miss an opportunity, but let it come back to you. Don't force it. Because sometimes Scorpio, like I mentioned, Mars is going to be entering Scorpio on the 30th. So sometimes Scorpio likes to control. So you have to be mindful of that. If there's something that you have no control over it, let it go and let it come back to you when the moment is right. That's something... I have a lot of Scorpio energy within me, so like that's something I had to learn the hard way. Something I'm still learning. We're getting there. It's okay. We're figuring things out. That's what life is all about anyway. So yeah, I think that's all that I have for you. And since the humpback whale card says music is essential, I created a new playlist. You can find this playlist on, if you go to the link in my bio on my Instagram page, you'll find it. It's called Scrumptious Sounds. That's how you'll find my Spotify channel. And this particular playlist is called Moon Pie. I was feeling nostalgic, and when you see the icon of the playlist, if you know, you know. That's all I'm gonna say. So... but yeah, I'm just wishing everybody the best, and don't forget to take self-care sessions and just do whatever you can for self-love. And Also, last thing with this card, because it's like in the ocean, and if you're not feeling obsessed with whatever you're working on at the time, like you don't have a deep like yearning to fulfill this particular thing, then you might need to go ahead and let that go for a minute. You know, it might not be for you at this time, or it might not be for you at all. I don't know. So, or it might have, or the thing that you like have been pursuing may not have been your doing. Bars. I'm kidding. But for real, there could have been certain aspirations and certain things that you wanted to achieve, but they may have not been your goals. Someone else might have kind of projected those ideas onto you because they wanted to kind of get you to like follow in their footsteps. But if that's not your path, don't take that damn path, because that ain't for you. That's just a distraction. You need to follow your path because only you can do it. That's the only reason why, you know, God gave you these gifts and these talents and these abilities, is because you're the only one that can achieve it. Point blank, period. So, yeah, wishing everyone love, light, happiness, and bubble baths and kisses. Bye.